does not matter if that is written in the Old Testament. It is still for today that there are curses that are in effect over our lives when we sin. Always will be, not going to change until Jesus redeems everything. So it's important to understand that. It's also important to understand the language of God when he allows curses. I've always, now that I've gotten to know the Lord in a more intimate way, I do not think that the Lord just says, I'm going to zap you with this curse and I'm going to get you and you deserve this. And what a curse is something that's been set up in advance for discipline for those who are disobedient. So in advance in Deuteronomy, when the people are being brought out of Israel, by the way, they came with some of the Egyptians. They came with some of the Egyptian beliefs. They came with some of their customs. It's important that you know that. I think we have the wrong idea of what Israel looked like when they came out of Egypt. What they should have looked like after seeing that many miracles would have been stripped from anything that looked like Egypt. But they didn't. They brought Egypt with them. Super important that we understand that, because that's Christianity in a nutshell. We get saved, we get rescued, we bring it with us. We bring our disappointments, we bring our defeats, we bring our depression, we bring our sicknesses, and some of that you got to bring with you because he's got to do a work in you to get rid of it, and that's okay. But when we bring our sin, when we bring our old person and constantly drag it along, when we've been told we're a new person, then that old person is still producing a lifestyle of cursing. It's still living under the weight of the curses. I just want you to see the curse that's in effect, that's coming down the line, and how evil and worse it gets when we don't deal with it. How do we begin to experience the blessings that God's planned for us if we have to deal with curses? I believe that God desires for us to prosper, but at the same time, he requires that we follow him with all of our heart, that we love him with all of our heart, all of our soul, all of our mind, all of our strength, all of our being. So to understand blessing, we need to see that God's law reveals his boundaries for our lives. The area within the boundaries, hopefully giving you a picture, the area within the boundaries is called righteousness. If you live within those boundaries, then you live in the realm of blessing. I really want you to think about this. Within those, now mind you, in this righteousness, this is not religious spirits. This is not embracing a religious spirit. This is not living religiosity. This is living righteous. Different, okay? You live in the realm of blessing. Within those boundaries, you find prosperity, security. I'm not making this up, by the way. This is what the Bible says. In these boundaries, you find prosperity, security, abundance, protection, health, fruitfulness, and satisfaction. Those things are all of God's will, and they are all found in the realm of righteousness. Do you believe me?